Alright, my main priority today is getting some of these trees cut down to make it easier to mow around here. So, oh, actually, yeah, I'll drive this guy down to the farm. I don't know this for sure, but I think that when you buy the chainsaw, it just shows up in your inventory. Ooh, or maybe instead of doing that, I should just mow around over here. Because I'm looking for places where there's just tons of open space without trees. I kind of want to get that the double mower too. That'll make everything a lot faster when it comes to mowing. Let's see. Mowers. This guy. Should I buy it? Yeah, I think that leasing is just so expensive. Like, it obviously saves a lot of money, but it's still really expensive. I think I'm gonna buy this because I've been planning on buying it anyway. And then I'll be able to do a lot of mowing, which will be cool. Okay, real question. Can I, if I reset its location, which I think I can do. No. Yeah, I thought I could resell its location. Or reset its location so I don't have to go all the way over to the store to pick it up, but that's okay. Actually, maybe I'll just take, I think I will just take my whole setup with me. And by that I mean also take the mower, the front mower, and the windrower. So that I can just post up somewhere right after I pick it up. Cool. Yeah, I mowed around on my farm a little bit, and that's what I was planning on doing, and then a little bit over here on the left side. And it's just too small. Although in front of me would actually be good too. Although maybe there's too many trees. I remember I saw over by field like 13, by the street in front of field 13, was a pretty good spot. I could go back over there. Maybe over by 31 in the like southeast. But I'm worried that there's gonna be too many mountains over there, because the map is not very good at telling you where there's mountains and stuff like that. I'll just keep an eye out. Once I pick it up, I'll drive around a little bit, maybe on the left side where I am right now, like over by field 28, maybe 27. I think that's south of those. There's too many hills, but maybe next to them. Okay. Oops. Wrong one. It's gonna be one hot setup. I've only heard the stories of this being done. Come on. How do I... Oh, do I have to lower it maybe? Let's see. I know it can be done. I've seen pictures of it. Oops. Turn it on, maybe? Seems like folding it doesn't really impact it. Let me look in here. Connecting windrower behind double mower. Here we go. So, is this? No, this is 17. Try out the smaller one. Hold on. I've actually, oh. I have been having some issues recently with this. Or, I mean, I hate to say bug, but I guess you could call it a bug. With this tractor, with it not gripping onto things. Oh my gosh. Okay, I should do this in the middle of the parking lot and not right here. Okay, that looks like as good a spot as any. Maybe I'll try disconnecting this front one too. Am I facing the right way? Oh. Yes, I am. I think. Oh, maybe I was on the wrong side. Can you attach to either side on this thing? Trying a lot of things out. Oh, there we go. Okay, back in business. Awesome. Now let's find some grass to mow. Preferably a little bit closer to home base than this. Maybe I will try over by 36. Or sorry, 26. Although I feel like 13 might be my best bet. Or maybe I should turn left here by 22. These fields look small on the map, or these like areas look small on the map, but I have a feeling that once I actually get there, they're going to be bigger than I think. Like, should I turn left here? I think I'll go. Like, is this a good spot? This is probably a good spot, like right over here. It's pretty close. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah. Okay. On. No. Oh, on. Here we go. Okay, there's definitely... This tractor isn't quite powerful enough, but it's, I would say, good enough. It's going, at least. I should have lined this up a little bit better. Let's see if this works. Oh, it looks like it will. Even if I turn pretty sharply. That was one thing I didn't like about doing mower into baler, was that the baler would get off of the trail left by the single mower in the front. Oh, this is great. This has got to be at least like, once I'm done with this little double bend, it's got to be at least like 3 bales. And once I turn into silage, that's worth a bit of money. I think I'll turn right and go see if there's enough room. See, here's a good place where I could just cut down trees also. I'm going to turn right and then just see, oh, is there not enough room with these trees? That's okay. I'll just get as close to them as I can. I know that you can't go right next to the field unless you own it, which is okay. Because compared to this, there's not that much over there. Well, yeah, this is a great setup if I had a more powerful tractor. I'm kind of thinking I'll just do this for now over here. Oh. Maybe try to find another place to go. Oh. Yeah, close them all up. I think I can leave them down, which is what I'll do. Ooh, maybe over... What did I just get caught on? Let me raise this one. See, I think it's too hilly on the right side up here. And I think that... actually, yeah, I could probably get most of this. I can't get right next to the field, like I was saying, because... it'll tell me that it's not my field. Get as close as I can, though. Oh, it's letting me get pretty close. Cool. Of course, this might end up not being as much... Oh, struggling to get up that hill. This might end up not being as much, as many bales as I think it is. Because I'm kind of basing my estimate off of when I did not grass, but hay. Oh, here we go. Down the hill. Yeah, when I was doing hay in the last 2 episodes ago, I was getting so much. Like each, I guess I'm trying to say is that each, like square or each foot of the row was just so much. I had to, I think it was 4 bales per row or something crazy like that. It was great. See, I don't own this field. Yep, I know. I think I'm just gonna stop it right here. And then go around. Go around and go kind of downhill so I don't lose as much speed. Yeah, it doesn't do so bad when it's just pulling them, but then once I need to start powering them too, it's too much. It's too much, man. Oh yeah, this is a good amount. Whoa! Getting some air. I'll turn around. Oop. I kind of want to go back and just dump this setup and get the baler and see how many bales this is. I'm hoping for at least 8 bales total. That's how many bales I would like to get, just in terms of money. So I need some cash to buy the combine that I want to get. Oh yeah, look at this. Maybe I can like turn off this one. I won't get the middle, but speed me up a little bit. Yeah, and then I'll go down on the other side. At the same place, I think. Hopefully I don't get that many gaps, because I know that if you go over the gaps, or like go over a valley or a hill with the mower, it'll miss a little bit. There we go, just go down this hill, mow all of this grass. Whoa. Oh, well, it took out that guy. Get off of here. Ah! Yeah, I went a little bit further than I thought I did, but that's okay. I should probably actually do some jobs if I really want to make money. Oh. Sorry. Oh, I wasn't going to bring it this far back. That's okay. Especially since I'm thinking about doing the spot up here, or further up this hill. I'll drop one off right here. Drop that one off right there. Drop that one off up there. I wonder if I can do baler to wrapper. I don't think I can, but I'm gonna try it out. Oh, I need to get some eggs too. I know they don't get you a lot of money, but I'd like to at least pick up a couple. Maybe if I just keep picking up a couple, it'll eventually give me some yields. You know, some real money. Thinking set it at 20, because I think 20 is the max speed for this implement. I lower, turn it on. Yeah, can't go any faster than 20. Okay, yeah, it's eating it up quite a bit. Cool. Okay, well I probably won't get 20 or 8 bales from everything I've done so far, but that's okay. I think I'll get what I can, and then probably just start doing some jobs. Like if I do field 20, I think it is the one. Yeah, 20. That's huge. I got a lot of money last time I did that field. Guess just pick it up right here. Yeah, the trees do really get in the way though, which is why I was originally planning on getting the or leasing the implement to pick up logs. So I'd buy a chainsaw because they're really cheap, and then cut down a bunch of trees on my farm, and then lease the log trailer that has the crane attached to it. So that was my plan. I'll probably still do that at some point, but kind of thinking it's not worth it right now with how much grass I've realized I can get not on my farm, and without having to cut down any trees. Although, man, fewer trees equals more money. Which I'm all about. Okay, do this little loop and then head over to those other lines that we made by 26. I need to wash off this baler. I didn't realize it was so dirty. Oh, come on. Nope. Oh, bale went in the middle of the field. I wonder if I can drive. I can drive on the fields, right? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, I'm gonna be mad if I lost that bale. Yeah, this mowing didn't yield as much as I had hoped, but it's still a pretty good amount. And I got a bunch of bales, not 8, but a bunch. Jump the gun. Can't see what I'm doing. I think I got them all though. Maybe I'll do a job on 26 actually, because it's a pretty big field too. Wonder if it's okay, not quite as big as 20, but it's up there. I actually don't think I've ever done a job on 31 before. I've definitely driven by it. Oh, missed a whole bunch. Sorry, I really suck at going backwards with the mower. Or I guess backwards with anything. Got a lot of learning to do. Maybe I will get 3 bales out of this loop. Oh, it's 3 on the ground already, but that first one was mostly filled already. Sure enough. Maybe I did get 8 bales. I'll be really happy if I got 8. Oh, I hope this doesn't make it start beeping. Nope, cool. I guess I could fold it too. No reason not to. Okay, now I gotta get the wrapper. And I kind of like the trees on my farm. That was one reason that I was hesitant to cut them down. I like them. Also, I don't think they'll give me that much money. They look pretty wimpy. Trying to remember how many bales I got from my farm last time. I got quite a few, but I didn't have the double mower on the back. But I feel like the double mower with all these trees would just make it harder, not easier. Oh, nice. I wish you could. I was watching this video today of a wrapper that has, you can hold one, like cue one up while it's wrapping one, and that would be really nice. Don't want to leave any out in the middle of that field. I'd like to keep them as bunched together as possible. Something along the roads is the best way to bunch them up. Right, this doesn't hold one. No. Oh, come on. Pick it up. Cool, thanks. Thanks. Thanks, tool. Oh, it's kind of hard to back up with this because, you know, diagonal a little bit. Normally when you have a trailer, I feel like it's easier to back up when you can line it up with the tractor. Okay, so I've got so far 1, 2. I'm doing the third, right? 1 over there, 2, 3. Oh, this is the fourth one. And then after this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 on the other side, right? Okay, so more than 8. Awesome. It does suck that wrapping takes so long, but it's worth it. Considering that, I mean, if you sell these wrapped bales in the barn, they're, I think, $1,700 each. So, I mean, if you sell 8 of them, that's like 15 grand right there. Oh, I forgot about all these ones too. Wow. What a haul. I wonder if that, well, I don't think we'll make enough to pay off that mower, which is part of the reason why I'd like to do jobs. But also, this might be a more time-efficient way to make money. 26. It looks like it's withered. Let's look. No, okay, growing. Really? What's growing there? I guess I can look. Once I get the, oh, come on. Oh my gosh, whenever I miss that, it takes me forever to re-get the bale when I miss it like that and knock it out of the way. Let's see. What's growing? Potatoes? Looks like potatoes. See, this is why I need to be patient. Wait for that one to fall off. There you go. If that's potatoes, I probably will harvest that. Because potatoes are kind of fun to harvest. Should I do it before I pick up these bales? I'm leaning towards yes. Wait, is it growing or grown? Growing. Okay, so it's not ready to harvest yet. And so I guess I shouldn't shouldn't try to harvest it. We do have corn on 28, which might be fun. Barley on 20, but that's not ready. Canola on 31. That'd be fun. I'll go do canola. Not as good as like potatoes or corn, but not bad. Let me also look how close it is to spoiling. Okay, pretty close. So I should go up and do that right now. Okay. Yeah, this one 26. If anything, it'll just need to be fertilized, which I won't be able to make that much money off of because it'll go fast. Oh, and I won't be able to go over there until I'm done wrapping this last one. Because I don't want to leave the bale all the way over there. So I found that reading the wiki for this game is a great way to compare different farm implements, you know, tractors and tools and all that kind of stuff. But it kind of, I feel like I overblow the strength of some of the disadvantages to myself. Like this tractor, so this tractor I bought before I was looking at the wiki, which I realized I should have looked there in retrospect, but one of the things it says is a disadvantage on the wiki about this tractor is that it's relatively heavy. So it's slow to accelerate and stuff like that. Although, I mean, sometimes that might be a pro because it doesn't get pushed around that easily, but it does accelerate pretty slowly. But on the other hand, it also has one of the highest top speeds, which is definitely nice. I think of any tractor. Oh, man. I was gonna turn right there, but it looks like it's more roundabout than this way is. Maybe. Just bringing the wrapper along for the ride. Yeah, see, look at all this grass I could mow. Oh, look at that field right there. Oh, yeah. I'll be coming back here. And these big, substantial trees. I can get some money for those and mow all that grass, too. Yep, I have definitely never done anything on this field before. Cruising or slide into a stop. Yeah, let's do it. I've thought about using the mod that makes it so the camera doesn't collide with anything, but I feel like that's not gonna be that helpful. Like, it is nice. It would be nice if the camera didn't collide with everything, but also it's nice because it makes it so you can always see what you're doing, you know. 40 miles an hour is a little high, but I mean, I know it doesn't matter while you're actually harvesting, but the thing is, if I like turn off the combine at the end to turn around or something like that, I don't want it to suddenly spike up, so I'll slow it down a little bit. Yeah, that looks good. I've been looking at which combine I want to get next, and I think I'm gonna get the top tier case tractor, FS17 Wiki. Yeah, I was comparing. Oh no, not trucks, harvesters. This one. I'm in this one right now, right? 1090, yeah. Which is a pretty nice tractor, but it's also really expensive, and I'm looking for something cheaper. So, thinking about this one. I was comparing the two of these. This one is, you know, almost 100 grand more, but it can hold any implement comfortably. And I do want to get the case header. I'm getting to the end of this row, so I'll have to flip back in a sec. But this one, because it comes with its own trailer, a built-in trailer, and it's, I mean, relatively cheap according to this thing. And they say you should get the largest that you can. Let's see if I turn this off a little bit. I know I don't need one this big, but it will be nice. Obviously, it'll make everything go faster, and also as I start to buy other fields, I think I'll want to, you know, like if I buy this field at some point, I'll want to make sure that I have a, you know, a pretty big tractor, preferably one of the largest ones like this. Because even though this is the largest tractor in the game, or largest header and tractor, or sorry, not tractor, I keep saying that, harvester and header, you know, it'll take me a little while to do this. It says, what, she gave me like 70 minutes, a little more than 70 minutes to do it, and I find it usually takes me about half the amount of time that they give you, so it'll take me like 35 minutes to do this field, which I certainly wouldn't want it to take any longer than that. I sometimes do get scared that, or not sometimes, the first time that I did a big field contract or job, I was scared that I was gonna fill up, the space was gonna fill up. I was gonna fill up the combine, and I was thinking, what do I do in that situation? You know, there's no tip or anything for me to empty it into. Sorry about that, I muted my mic real quick. Had to put the dog on the couch because she's too lazy to get up there on her own. Yeah, I need to figure out if there's also a way to mute the microphone in hardware. I don't think that my audio interface has like a mute button. It does. I can turn off power to the microphone, but that it messes with the whole thing. It like takes the sound offline for a couple seconds, and I don't want to shut off power. I just want to make it so it doesn't send the signal to the computer. Yeah, I found this pattern from I can't remember what YouTuber it was. It might have been Mr. Moose. And it works pretty well. It's good if you need to skip one row. You know, if the whatever implement or vehicle you're using can't turn from one row to the next, it's pretty good. And usually you're actually turning longer than that. It doesn't. It makes it so the tightest turn you have to make is skipping one row. But there's some implements where even that is too tight of a turn. But at least you usually don't have to do that. You only have to back it up. You know, I think twice is the most you'll have to back it up in the field. Yeah, okay, we've been going for about 10 minutes. That's a quarter of the way down. Oh, so it might take 40 minutes. We'll see. Maybe it hasn't been quite 10 minutes yet. Oh yeah, see, you can tell that the combine fills more slowly the longer you get. See, right now it's like doing 3 or 4 per second, I would say, 4 per second. When we started off, it was like 6 or 8 per second, and I bet by the end it'll be 1 every couple seconds. Cruise on over there, not get stuck. Oops. Oh, that's fine. Man, I'm looking forward to mowing this. Maybe I'll do that after well, depending on the payout for this field, I didn't look to see how much money this would get me. Because if it's not that great, then maybe well, should I plow it? Plowing it will take a long time. But, you know, I mean, it'll make me more money too. I could look at what 20's got. 20, I'm trying to remember what I did on 20 that made me so much money. It might have been plowing, but I feel like it was, because I've done 2 jobs on 20 back to back, and the second one was fertilizing, and I remember that one took me like less than 10 minutes, or maybe a little more than 10 minutes. But the first one took a really long time. It took me like an hour to do, and I'm thinking that might have been a plow. It might have been, it wasn't harvesting, definitely. It might have been cultivating. What else is there? That's all there is, right? Cultivate. Oh, plant. But yeah, that job got me like, I think more than $100,000, which was sweet. So I'm looking for a payday like that. Although I suppose that I would rather do two half-hour jobs than one 1-hour job. Keep it a little more interesting, eh? While I was up, I also got myself a beer. I just got the Bridgeport Brewing sampler pack today. Since I felt a little crunch for time, I just reached in and got something. I pulled out the IPA, which I feel like was a solid choice. Can't do much worse than that. Ooh, this smells good. I'm not drinking out of a glass. I'm drinking out of a bottle. So I guess I can't give the most thorough review, although I'm also not a aficionado, so I shouldn't beat myself up for it. That's good. It's got an interesting hop. Let me see if it... I'll read the back. Over 20 years ago, our original IPA set the standard for an American brewed IPA by using only the freshest Pacific Northwest ingredients available. That tradition continues today. We blend 5 hop varieties grown locally in the Willamette Valley to create a signature floral and citrus aroma. Floral. That's definitely what I'm tasting is floral. Okay, I'll read the last sentence. Bottle conditioned to perfection, Bridgeport IPA is exceptionally balanced with a soft, round body and robust character. It's definitely the floralness that I think caught me a little bit. I wouldn't say off guard, but was a very nice surprise. I thought Bridgeport Brewing was in New York originally, until, about a week ago probably. I don't know why I thought it was in New York, or the brewery was in New York. But the neighborhood that I grew up in Chicago is Bridgeport, which is why I thought it'd be good to try. I don't know why I haven't got their stuff before, because I've definitely seen it before. But yeah, for some reason I think I've kind of steered away from it a little bit. They don't give you a lot of room up here in the headlands. Oh man, I thought I was gonna kick the bucket right there. Oh, I would guess that the fuel is kind of like the crop fullness, in that you start off using the normal amount of fuel, and then as it gets lower, it starts to be used slower and slower, with the intention of you never running out of fuel. Oh, this is cool that from here you can see the plains or the fields all the way on the other end. What fields are those? 4? Is that 4? Maybe 3? Oh, but now all those trees and those buildings are spawning in, so you can't really see. And then 5 on the right side you can still see. One reason though why I was a little bit interested in doing the logging with the crane and everything is that I've never used the crane, and I'm interested to see how it is with my controller setup, because I've got a throttle and stick, and I think that the stick would be pretty good for it, but I haven't mapped any controls for it, so I would have to spend a couple minutes setting that up, getting it so it's something that, you know, a control scheme that I like. Man, I wish I had to empty the combine when I did these jobs. I know it would kind of be a pain in the ass, but it's always nice dumping all that crop you just harvested. I'm interested to play the other map also, the other map in the base game, because I was reading about it and it sounds interesting, especially because it looks like the fields are not all as square as they are in Goldcrest Valley. But I don't know how far I want to go in this playthrough, or in any playthrough really. Like, am I trying to buy every farm or every field? I don't think that's really what I'm most interested in, is buying the fields. More so, I think I'm interested in buying more tools, and of course using them also. Like, I want to do forestry. My mowing setup is pretty good right now. I don't know, maybe do more mowing, whatever that means. I have done I've done sugar beets in a job, but I haven't done it for myself. So maybe doing that. The thing with sugar beets though is that they're so cheap, and the implement to harvest them is so narrow. It just takes forever, and it's not a huge return on investment. Oh yeah, see, look at how quick my crop is going up. My crop in my inventory. It's like 2 a second now. I tried using the GPS feature where it turns automatically at the end of the field. I think I did that in the last episode, and it did not go as well as I had hoped. Well, first of all, it always turned earlier than I wanted it to. It didn't completely leave the field and then come back in. It would kind of turn, so like the first half of the turn was on the field and the second half was out of the field. So it would be dragging the plow, and it does like a U-turn. It makes like a U-shaped plow in the ground at the end of the field, which isn't what I wanted at all. And I kind of tried futzing with the stopping distance. That didn't really seem to change anything. But also there was once or twice where I hit the change turn direction button while I was like in the middle of the field coming up on the end, and it did it right away. In the middle of the field, it just turned, and I don't know why it did that. I don't know how to prevent it from doing that. Pretty much, so far, I haven't been that impressed with that feature. Which is okay, because I've never wanted to use it before. You know, I like at least doing the turning by myself. I mostly just use GPS so I can, you know, be as efficient as I can in actually collecting the crop. I find that the offset is often wrong too when it comes to plows. Although plows are just hard to use in general, I think. I'm pretty glad that they're not mandatory. Because I feel like as long as I can get maximum, or not maximum, but as long as I can cover almost all the field, I'm not going to worry about plowing every little nook and cranny, because I'm going to go over it again with the cultivator anyway. So as long as I can get, most of the places on the field are getting that plus 10% buff, I'm happy. Oh. Yeah, see, everyone says bigger is better, but I think that that's not always the case. Like well, this is a big field, so I'm okay using the big header. But there's some fields or some situations where being more nimble is more important than getting it done, you know, getting as much at once as possible. Because if you're going to have to be dodging, like, obstacles, then it's almost not faster to use the bigger combine, and it's more of a headache. You know what? The next job for this field probably will be fertilizing. Which, considering it'll take less, like, I keep saying less than 10 minutes, even though I doubt that it actually takes less than 10 minutes. I bet it'll take like 12 to 15 minutes. But yeah, considering it'll be so fast, I should just do it, just crank it out. You know, it'll give me, excuse me, it'll give me like 10 grand or something, which isn't a whole lot, but it'll pay for that, help pay for that mower I just bought, help offset that cost, maybe help me get up to the, I think it's $500,000 that I need to get the combine header setup that I want, because I want to get the big combine, the big header, and also I need to get a corn and sunflower header, because I didn't realize that the sowing machine that I got in the last episode or a couple episodes ago, that it didn't do the principal crops, I think is what you call it, the wheat, barley, canola. Yeah, I didn't realize that it only did corn, sunflowers, and soybeans. And of course I did one of each. I have 3 fields right now, the 3 starting fields, and I did 1 crop on each, and in retrospect I should have not done any soybeans and just or done all soybeans. I should have done it so I only have to buy 1 header right now, whereas the way I did it, I need to buy both headers. So now I need to buy the most expensive, or not the most expensive, one of the most expensive harvesters, the most expensive header, and one of the most expensive headers for sunflowers and corn. So I'm not looking forward to paying a lot of money, although I am looking forward to having some dope harvesters, and I'm kind of looking forward to corn and sunflowers. I think that'll be fun. I don't think I've done... Well... No, I have done corn, I think. And maybe sunflowers. In a, like a job. Like contract, whatever you want to call it. What was that sound? Oh, and I want to get, this is part of the, whoa. This is part of the reason why I want to get the, or why I need so much money is I want to get the version of that combine that has the tread front tires like this one. I know I don't need it, and actually it might be a better idea not to get it, but I think it improves braking performance, but also it just looks way more badass. So I'm certainly considering it. We'll see if I actually get it or not. Oh, I didn't realize you could see the auger in the elevator on the top like that. That's pretty cool. The stock vehicles are modeled beautifully, and when I started looking into mods and how to make vehicle mods and stuff like that, I was just, you could say, blown away. I was just thinking, you're telling me that, like, if I make a vehicle, I need to go to, like, this level. Of course I don't need to, but I'd like it to look good. You know, I feel like there's just such detail put into these models. Oh. Okay, getting close to being done. I bet we're gonna have to leave off like a whole row. Well, that runt at the end, I think, is gonna be what gets left off. So I'll do this row, and then I'll go over and do this row, and then probably just this row. And I think that'll be enough. I mean, if I have to, I'll come back and use some row. I mean, not all of this row, but some of this row if I have to. One thing I want to do is stop selling silage in the barn. I want to get to the biogas plant, but the main reason why I don't or haven't is that I would need to get a front loader because my tractor doesn't have a front loading option. So I'll need to either get a tractor with a front loading option or a telehandler. I'm leaning towards the telehandler, because I don't need another tractor. It might be nice with a helper or something, but I think I might have more use for a telehandler. So get something up. Pretty much that's the main reason why I'm not selling it there, is because I need to be able to lift the bales into the bin that you put the silage in. Maybe I could do a conveyor system, although I don't think a conveyor can carry a bale. And I'm not super sold on the conveyor system. It obviously has its uses, but I think that I need to advance a little more in the game before I start messing with that sort of thing. Kind of like animals. Animals seem cool, and I might start doing sheep soon, but I kind of need to figure out my vegetative situation first. Vegetable situation. I guess I didn't really need to lift that considering I'm just doing a little U-turn. Yeah, I won't even finish this row, I think, before the job is completed. So close to being done. Oh, oops. Oh, that's not even that good. Yeah, see, I'll do this. Just a quick little fertilize. I really don't like the sprayers that are like this, that have the booms that come out. Okay, first of all, I mean, they just get in the way so much, and they're so hard to use. Like I was saying, in situations where there's like trees or something like that, or buildings around, like this is, I think it's gonna be a grade A pain in the ass to do this field, but. It's okay if we miss a little bit, right? But like turning around at the south end, so close to the buildings, like the headland isn't big enough. The headland is smaller than the boom arm. Which, I mean, isn't the end of the world. It's okay if I don't, if I have to swing, you know, turn around a little early. But it's just a little annoying. Maybe I'm just bitching. Definitely just bitching. Man, but maybe instead of or before a telehandler, I should get a more powerful tractor. Or I could upgrade my current tractor to be able to use all of those mowing implements. That's actually probably the better option. Because I don't really need a bigger tractor. What I need is I was thinking that I could get a bigger tractor, a more powerful tractor that also has a not a telehandler, front loader arms, so that I could use that for, you know, maybe selling silage or something else that requires a front loader, like transporting pallets. That's another thing that I'm gonna have to figure out, is transporting pallets, because I'm gonna have to bring back to the farm the pallets that you know, the fertilizer and seed pallets starting soon, because I think I'm definitely out of fertilizer, and I think I'm almost out of seed. Yeah, see, like this. That's one thing also that the wiki said about this tractor that I kind of regret, is that it says that you should get it says that it's an expensive tractor to maintain unless you get the engine upgrade. And I didn't get the engine upgrade. I thought it wasn't worth it. But now I'm starting to think that maybe I should get it. Partially to make it more financially sound, but also so maybe it'll give me enough horsepower to power all those mowing implements. I think it gives you 30 or 40 extra horsepower for like 17 grand. Which, looking back at it, 17 grand isn't that much, you know, compared to the cost of anything. A tractor definitely, or, you know, that mower I just bought is $42,000 mower. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever get a fertilizer like this one. I like the dry fertilizer, like the medium dry fertilizer spreader that I have, because it's not articulated and it's really small. You know, it just clamps onto the back of the tractor. So I'll probably keep using it for a while. Maybe, I mean, it could definitely hold in more than enough fertilizer to fertilize this whole field. Maybe not more than enough. It could probably fertilize this whole field with one fill, though. Or without being refilled. And its width is almost as wide as these booms, and it doesn't even have, you know, it's so small. It just throws the fertilizer rather than having the big arms. Plowing, no thanks. Guess I'm going this way. Real question, should I turn right at the bottom of this hill, or should I'm going to turn right? Wow, look at all this grass I can mow. Now that I have the mower and I'm using it, I see opportunity everywhere. My bales. Sorry, those are mine. I'll come get them. Hopefully I get a whole bunch of money from these bales. I guess all I have to do, or all that I'll probably do, that means, okay, all that I'll probably do until I buy the combine is just mowing. Probably wait on the lumber, just because I know it's not a ton of money, but I'd still rather not spend it. And now that I've got this mower, and now that I can see all these opportunities for trimming grass, I'll probably just keep doing that. Oh shoot, I'm already full. Yeah, why are these trees still here? I should mow down these trees. I do still need a lot of money. You know, a whole 100 grand. Probably the best way to get that is working people's fields. I bet that there's 4 bales over at the other area. So I bet I'll be able to get a full load. Then I might come back over here and do this field if it needs to be fertilized. Actually, maybe I'll just do that right now. Oh. Hold on, wait, I'm parked in a really bad spot. Because I'll be backing up and all sorts of stuff, and I don't want to hit my tractor. Oh, these long fields, man, I can get another beer, this would be great. Fertilize, fertilize. Oh man, did I mess up? This, I don't like how quickly this tractor turns. Yeah, and I don't know why GPS, when I do auto width, keeps giving me an offset. Why you do that to me, bro? Yeah, and like this dry fertilizer spreader, I don't need this much fertilizer in one pass. You know. I think that this fertilizer spreader has the same width as the second to top or middle one, but this one obviously holds a lot more, but it's also super huge, which I don't like. So I think I'm gonna get, with the field sizes in this map, I can't see myself getting this fertilizer spreader. And I can only see myself going to like manure or slurry once I start getting cows or pigs. I think they both make fertilizer or manure. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. But for now, I'm perfectly happy with the dry fertilizer spreaders. Okay, I'm gonna go grab that beer. Let's get this. Be right back. And behind door number 2, we have Tiny Horse Pilsner, which I am happy about because I have been on a Pilsner kick recently, so I'm excited to try it. I hope it's as tasty as the IPA was. like that. There aren't enough good Pilsners, I think. Because Pilsner is like the most easy drinking beer. And, you know, I love Coors Light and everything. But I really like having some Rainier or some Montucky every once in a while. And this is good. This is right up there with those. I would say it tastes kind of like Rainier, which doesn't surprise me. Yeah, I could put back a rack of these. Well, not a whole rack, not by myself. I feel like I should have mowed more of this. Looks kind of stupid like this. I want to try doing auto turn again. Mostly because this on this field doesn't need to skip any rows, or with this fertilizer spreader it doesn't need to skip any rows. Okay, if I push this, okay, let's see what happens. And since its spread is so wide, it'll be able to get almost everything still. Yeah, see, it does a kind of weird turn, I think. But good enough for government work. Should have set this up before I went to go get the beer. That would be cool if they made the exhaust, the amount of exhaust coming out of the exhaust pipe, relate to how hard the engine was working. You know, it's kind of lame that it's just always belting out the same amount. I like that you can hear, at least, hear when it's working harder. It would be nice to have that visual cue. Oh, you're done? I don't think so. Man, yet another flaw with this turning system. There we go. What else you got for us? Nothing, okay. On to collect more bales then. Yes, 4 bales. Maybe I should get the leveler, or whatever it's called. I could smooth out all this grass and make it easier to mow. Man, I'm just a mowing fiend these days, huh? I need my mowing fix. Okay, yeah, I think I am going to mow a little bit more up by field 13 and 8 and 5 and 4. I don't know, wherever I can find fields that need to be liberated of their grass. I could try doing my farm some more. I don't really have any good, like, big open patches that are just calling out to be mowed. Not relatively speaking, at least. I've got a couple. You know, I don't know how many bales I actually got last time, but I did get quite a few. I remember that much. Okay, lower, lower, lower. I'm glad I turned off traffic. I'm taking up the whole lane. Oh, beautiful. Unfold. Let's go for like 15. I might be able to get a back and a forth row right here. Actually, I might try to get the other side first, and then like loop around maybe to get this side. Oh, is this a hill? I believe in you. I believe you can get up this hill. Don't drop even further. Okay, I'm guessing the... Oh, here we go. I was gonna say, I'm guessing the double mower uses the most power out of all of these. So I was thinking about turning it off. Oh, I can turn it off right now. See, maybe that'll get me going a little faster. We don't own this field. Okay. Oh. Oh, what do we have here? Looks like over there isn't optimal. Up here might have some good acreage to move. Come on, you can do it. Okay, it's got a lot of trees, but I can wind through them a little bit, I think. Oh, you can do it. Yeah. A little bit too right here. Of course, I can't get too close to that field. Yeah, let's fold them up. Oh, yeah, right here. Actually, I should probably just... Can I not turn it on at the same or at a different time? I guess that the map does a pretty good job of showing. Oh god, of course, I'm going the wrong way on this hill. The map does a pretty good job of showing elevation change, or little mounds like this that would prevent me from mowing on them, but it doesn't show trees, which also get in my way. I'm going a little bit closer to that red one. Might be able to get a little twisty, a little lapping maybe. second layer on top of this one I just did. Yeah, I should get that power upgrade. Five kilometers an hour. What is that, like 1 mile an hour? Was perfect until I ran into that pole. Okay. That is all I'm going to do in terms of mowing around here. Now I'm going to come back to the baler. Should I leave these implements up here? Nah. Why did I leave the baler all the way over there? Should I clean it off now? No, I know I shouldn't. I really want it to be clean, but I know that I should wait. Hoping for another 8 bales over here. Although I might be a little over optimistic. More over here. I can do some of these fields over here. I'd be down with that. So I've heard that there's like expensive grass that grows on the field. And I wonder if it makes any difference once you turn it into silage. I'm guessing it doesn't. I think that anything that turns into silage, once it's silage, it all costs the same. But I should probably look into that a little bit more. Hold on, gotta pick the dog up. I'm telling you, she can jump on the couch and she knows how to, but nope, she needs someone to pick her up to get on the couch. I know that these scraps don't really matter, but my OCD is getting. This angle isn't great when it comes to going down the hill and collecting grass. In fact, all this technical driving is a little challenging when I'm also trying to look at how full the baler is. Oh, tight turn. Didn't get it. Just phenomenal. Of course, it's not helping me see where I'm going. Okay, that was a big. Yeah, sure. I want to start clicking this one so I can end when I'm close to being back to the farm. perfect place to take a sip. Also, this is much more than 8 bales, which I'm happy about. I think I'm happy. That means it'll take more than one trip, but more money also. Really hoping that I'd just be able to push it out. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Well, that was good. In the sense that it... hardly any left in the baler. Less than 1,000, I bet. Oh. Oh, I should wash this off. Which is okay. You all nice and clean. We should open it up. Could have spritzed in the back. Gotten all those innards. Hello, does that get clean or is that just like that? Stand on the pressure washer. Alright, the old lady's about to get home, so I'm going to turn off my microphone, but I'll keep playing. So stick around if you'd like. Enjoy.